Hello guys, it is Anime Review Set B and welcome to my review of Btooom. This is my first review, so I would appreciate it if you guys can give me some suggestions and feedback. Should I make videos where I record myself talking, or is this just fine because I don't know if I can afford it, or if I'm good at it? In that way. Well, enough talk about this, and let's start the review. We'll start with the story. Well, let's make one thing clear on the start. This isn't an anime like Sword Art Online where you're put in a virtual world and the main character is crying all over the place. No, this is an anime in the real world and with a main character that is more mature in a few ways. His name is Ryuta Sakamoto, and he is ranked number 10 on the world top players of the game Btooom. Well, what is Btooom, you ask? Well, that is a game that you need to kill other people, or opponents as you may call, with bombs. He is dropped on an island, for at that time the reasons unknown, and finds out that he needs to play Btooom to survive. Every opponent has a bag with bombs and there are a few different types with each their own advantages. He finds himself in sticky situations and you can see him struggle in those situations. After a while he finds a guy and they start running along together. They stick together and one of the strong points of the story is that they feel like real people, as I said before. They all don't trust other people, but they won't kill each other too. Except of course some people that are just maniacs and start killing everyone. He later finds a girl with man issues. Her name is Himoko. Everything in the story is progressing very slowly and that is good for the character development in Btooom. The only problem with Btooom is the ending. I won't spoil anything of course, but it isn't done, and season 2 won't be released because the sales in Japan weren't as great as expected. Nevertheless, it is an awesome story, where everything falls to place, and if you want to know how it continues after the anime, you can always start reading the manga. Well, let's move on to the next topic. The animation. The first thing you will notice is how well the characters are drawn. It is not like the anime you know today, and that is better. The lighting is done perfectly and when the action comes you won't see anything that will make you lose interest. Of course there are a few points that could have been drawn better, like when he was playing Btooom on his Xbox 720 or whatever you wanna call it. It says Xbox 720, so yeah. But those problems won't ruin the fun of this anime. Be that the game was just too badly developed that the Xbox 720 couldn't handle it, but yeah, who cares? Well, let's continue with the sound. The opening and ending songs of Btooom were great, with the opening standing out more. They let you think you were on an island as well, with the sound. And the music in the background went great with the scenes they were in. There's much more I can say about the sound aspect that is well done, so let's continue with the characters. The characters feel more alive than ever, because they seem like real people. Ryuta Sakamoto is a 22-year-old dude that likes to play Btooom all day. Well, I don't know what you do all day, but I like to play video games too, you know. He feels like an average student, and he only has some anger issues with his family. He is selfish and thinks only how things affect him. He felt like he was the man in Btooom. That's why he played all day. As for Himoko, she is an average popular beauty that just isn't having any luck. She has man issues for a reason and you feel sorry for the whole story. She was almost raped twice, and it felt like she reacted to that as real as can be. She didn't turn into some kind of war like in some ecchi animes, instead she fought to maintain her purity, and that is something I like to see in an anime. For some other characters in an anime there is enough background in Btooom to make you understand that. They pulled that off very well if you consider that this is just a 12-episode anime. Well, let's begin with the overall. Btooom is an anime I recommend to all of you. The story is great with the ending as a letdown. If you don't mind to read the manga later on, you won't regret watching it. The characters feel real and the sound and animation both make it better. I give this anime a 8.5 out of 10. If you have any feedback, don't hesitate and post it in the comments below. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this review and subscribe if you want to enjoy more reviews. This was Anime Review Set B, and as a wise guy once said, have a nice day.